Yeah, I think here in Alaska, we're becoming when you live in a state or an area that has rich resources, are tempted to use those. They're easy, and they become the most economical way to use your energy. And so in Alaska, it's easy to burn fossil fuels to keep warm or to produce your electricity. But we're finding that there could be smarter ways that will actually be cheaper. At the Alaska Sea Life Center and other places around the state, we're looking at alternative forms of energy. And those alternative forms of energy can be everything from wind turbines, which everybody is aware of, to solar panels, which work for a good portion of the year here. A lot of times it's dark in Alaska, but we do have 20 hours of daylight, so if you've got a solar panel, to something as simple as using the cold water to heat up your building. So something like a heat exchanger, which works like your refrigerator at home. Your refrigerator at home doesn't actually keep things cold. It just pulls heat out of everything. So it pulls heat off of everything, traps it in a vacuum, and that can make it nice and cold. And so if you pull heat off of the water, even though the water might only be 40 degrees, if your air temperature is 20 degrees, that's 20 degrees of free energy that the ocean is going to give you constantly. Now, none of those on their own are going to be able to replace the amazing energy packed into a fossil fuel. It is a tremendous invention of the universe to pack that much energy in such a little bit of material. But I think in combination, we can get there to meet our energy needs at the same time saving money in the long term, and definitely, hopefully, reversing some of the trend we're seeing with the carbon in the atmosphere. And so it can be done all over, and those effects are cumulative. You and I were mentioning the other day that one person isn't going to change the climate, but 7 billion people we know for sure have changed the climate. The evidence is irrefutable. But 7 billion people can also make a difference.
Yes.
And so working together, working in combination with different technologies in different ways, whatever works for your home. If you live in a sun-rich state, that's landlocked, clearly the ocean isn't going to provide your energy.
Absolutely.
But the solar panels are solar farms, and those are all, I think, decisions that we are going to need to make in the future. And we're going to need to make, and that future is now. It's happening now.